And now the most experienced of the teams, Sofiia, HOLICHENKO and Artem, DARENSKYI. Sofiia had explained that despite all of the difficulties they face, they think they can please everyone with their skating, and that they did in the short program. Sofiia, HOLICHENKO and Artem, DARENSKYI. And this is where I feel so grateful to have the opportunity to share a little bit of the backstory for the team, and just knowing that they haven't had ice for 2 months at all. They had just over a little over 1 month to prepare, and so I often reference the exhaustion of a free skate physically. The exhaustion is heightened earlier in the season when you're first starting to do the run-throughs. This team will, you know, there's so much going on in their lives, so much tragedy, so much harrowing experiences. So for them to be here at all is amazing, and any mistakes made will be completely understandable, as we see just that hand down in the side-by-side triple sal.
Yeah, there's so much more in the lives of a team such as this. They're all the skaters from Ukraine compared to what our lives are, and it's difficult to discuss. But they're here, they're competing, they're sportsmen, and that is good for them and for us. It's not their day for sure, but they're seasoned from last season. I think you mentioned 17th at the World Senior Championship. They're here for one event to sort of get their competition, get themselves competition ready for the season.
And even despite the mistakes, they are the most senior team in terms of movement, and in terms of, you know, the technique of the throws was obviously very good. Side-by-side triples with speed and flow. There's no doubting they're justifying their place as one of the top 11 teams in Europe. Just time needs to be devoted. But if you don't have an ice rink available to you, then of course you can't train, and so that's where they find themselves.
No, exactly. You have to adapt somehow, some way, which is not easy. And they were hoping for and expecting more. Certainly had a fairly good practice session a little earlier today. It's really dynamic. The throws looked to be on. It was good. So I think they're disappointed because they didn't seem like they seemed ready as they could be coming into this free program, but some unexpected mistakes, particularly in the throws. They're certainly capable. 84.77, that is 4th in the free program. That's a surprise. The total competition score of 136.58. That will keep them currently into first place. They will take at least the silver medal out of this. So we take a look at the leaderboard.